In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a songwriting technique that can help you write better hooks and better verses. If you're new here, my name is ColeMize and I've been helping rappers perfect their rap skills on this channel for the past 11 years. Now, one mistake a lot of artists will make when they're trying to write verses or hooks is they'll try to write it without an instrumental. And likely what will happen after they find the instrumental is they'll have to rework those lyrics to make it fit the instrumental. And I typically recommend people to write to an instrumental for that reason. And not only that reason though, because the instrumental itself is going to convey emotions and energy to you, and it's going to make you feel something, and that's going to help influence what it is that you decide to rap, talk about, sing about, whatever. So when you're writing your hook or writing your verse, one of the most important things that you should do is just take a moment and listen to the instrumental, like see what it's telling you. And when you really break down what a song is, whatever you're doing over the instrumental, you are essentially being another instrument within the instrumental. So you need to be very mindful of how whatever you're doing is connecting with what's already there. And to demonstrate why this is so important, I'm about to play the instrumental to a song I recently produced for a very talented and funny artist by the name of Spoonie B. The song was called 99 Apples. I'm gonna play the hook section of the instrumental and just listen to it with me for a moment and let's talk about it. Okay, so when me and Spoonie was working on this hook, we were scatting just like you normally would over any hook, playing around with a lot of different melodic ideas and cadence ideas. And what we ended up deciding to do was actually strip the hook back a lot, because everything that we was playing around with, like melodically it sounded cool, but it didn't feel like it fit the instrumental that well. And the reason that is because the hook actually already has a melody in it. Listen to it again just briefly. So this instrumental already has a melodic element in there. So what we did was we stripped the melody back. We created more space and let it breathe a lot more to let that melody that's already in the instrumental come through. So the melody that we came up with was more like a complementary melody that was hitting in spots in the hook, but not for the entirety of the hook. And I'm going to play you the actual finished hook here in just a second. But this brings up another thing a lot of rappers struggle with. Are you about to blow a fuse because you can't get your song to the finish line? Or maybe you're trying to improve your rap skills, but you don't know what you should be focusing on. Well, then you need to book a coaching session with me. Just go to ColeMizeStudios.com/coaching and let's get it. Now back to the lesson. And that's pausing. Like, let stuff breathe every now and then. Like sometimes we just have this urgency to like just fill the whole bar in as much as we can. And I always advocate like pausing is a very powerful tool that we use for a lot of different things. You know, pausing is a part of cadences and melodies. It's not just about when you are saying something, but it's also about the parts where you're not saying something. That's just as much a part of a musical pattern that we create as anything else. Pauses also are very important for letting suspense build or letting someone think about the thing you just said. So pausing is a very powerful technique. It's not just for when we need to take a breath, okay? Now with all that in mind, let's check out what we ended up doing on this hook for 99 Apples.
They say, you drink too much booze, Spoonie, you're cray. You can't keep a girl, they just run away. I heard your new song, Spoonie, you're gay. I know I need a change, but just not today.
So you hear from the vocal standpoint, we have all these pausing in there. And then what I did from a mixing standpoint is I put those like delay throws and turntable effects to kind of fill things in a little bit more too. So that way it's not only a melodic thing that we did for the hook, it was like melodic / rapping, but also some special effects and stuff to kind of fill it in a little bit more. And that allowed us not to step on the instrumental or what was already in the instrumental. So that's something to seriously consider whenever you're trying to come up with a pattern, whether it be a rap cadence for a verse or a melody or whatever for the hook. Pay close attention to how whatever you're doing is connecting to what already is in the instrumental. And if you want to check out the rest of this song, I'll post a link in the video description below. Again, my name is ColeMize with ColeMizeStudios.com. And always remember, when it comes to rapping, there's no rules, there's only techniques. Peace. Hey man, you see that subscribe button right there? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, and don't forget the bell icon. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, I know you see that like button, right? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. mirror and tell yourself, today I'm gonna kill it, kill it.